Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's your boy ACL7, aka aka, and I'm back, man. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, man. Until I drop one of these videos, man, you get right hot off the press. Now look, I wasn't even gonna make this video. Um, man, where do I start? All right, so I ain't even gonna make this video long, but I gotta touch on this because this right here is one of the most ridiculous things I have ever heard in video gaming history. Okay. And I've heard a lot of crazy stuff throughout the years when it comes to video games. I've seen a lot of crazy things, happening in the game industry throughout the years. But this one right here, to me, takes the cake. In my opinion, this one right here takes the cake. And as you can see from the title above or the title below, depending on what device you're rocking on, man, oh man, Microsoft has banned the right to have sexy characters in their video games or on their platforms. Not only that, they are censoring ship the devs as well. The devs, they are literally giving the devs ultimatums. They have to find a sense, they have to follow a censorship guideline in order to make games for Xbox. This is crazy. This is absolute. We're talking about video games here, people. You know how Allen Iverson back in the day said, we talking about practice? We talking about video games here, people. Video games. It's a medium where you should be able to express anything you want to express. Because let's be honest here, video games really don't exist. It's just within us, the way God created us, our human nature is able to perceive the unseen. That's a whole nother story. We ain't gonna get into that because I know a lot of you people don't believe in the creator. You know what I mean? So that's a whole nother story. But let's stick to video games here. The fact that Microsoft comes out and says that they do not want any sexy characters on their platform anymore lets me know Microsoft is done. They is cooked. And I'm talking about cooked. Like, I'm talking about well done cooked. You see what I'm saying? Because anytime you're in the video game universe, okay, you should be able to create whatever it is that you want, whatever your heart or the passion that you have for the project that you're creating and working on. You should be able to create whatever you want. And the fact that Microsoft comes out and says that they are banning any sexy characters on in video games on their platforms, even gave the devs ultimatums and gave them a list of censorship stuff that they have to follow by. A guidelines to censorship is crazy. Those two things shouldn't even be said. Those two things shouldn't even be going together. What the freak is going on over there at Microsoft? Yo, like this is crazy to me. Think about this, people. This is video games. Why is Microsoft banning the right for these devs to create the games that they want to create? Now, put on your tinfoil hat here. Put on your tinfoil hat here. Now, follow me. I feel like the reason why Microsoft is banning sexy characters from their platform and not allowing devs to create these type of games, I feel like the reason is because they are doing everything in their power to make those devs leave the platform and to leave Microsoft as a company. Because that's the only thing I can think of. Why else would you tell the developers that is under the Microsoft umbrella, which is under the Xbox umbrella, you develop games for this platform, that you can no longer make sexy characters? Here's the here here is the dumb irony to this. Let me tell you how stupid this is. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it refreshed in y'all brain. We're talking about video games here, people. Video games. They don't really exist. Okay? It's a medium that does not exist. We are only able to perceive video games. Because literally when we look at video games, when we play video games, We're playing in another realm. I know that might have blown some of y'all brains, but when you play video games, you are literally perceiving another realm. I know, I know. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into the creator thing because I know a lot of y'all don't believe in the creator. But it's funny how y'all believe in the devil though. Y'all praise the devil every day. Y'all praise Satan every day through hand signs, through a symbolism, through the things that you say. But y'all don't believe in God. You can't believe in one and not the other. But like I said, that's another story for another day. But the idea that we are able to perceive video games means that we are able to perceive things in another realm. Okay. That's why we're able to play video games, right? Now, seeing that that is that medium itself, why would Microsoft take the ability away from their devs to create the games that they want to truly create? Not allowing sexy characters on your platform is a big L, and that's a lot of money lost. A lot of money lost. Look at Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade already looked like a great game. The cherry on top is she's a beautiful character. You know what I'm saying? And here's what gets me. Here's what gets me. And I want y'all to really feel me on this. Pause. But really, for real, I want y'all to really feel me on this. It does not make sense. It does not make sense to not have sexy characters in a game because in real life, there are sexy women. Am I right? Correct, correct the mundo. I can leave out of my door right now and go to the gas station, and I can promise you, I will see a woman that has big breasts, curvy, got nice hips, got a nice ass, looking like an hourglass. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is in our real world. Real women have real bodies, okay? Microsoft is trying to say that this is some type of gender stereotype. No, that's demon talk, okay? That's Satanist talk, okay? Because we live in reality here, people. I'm talking to real people here. I'm not talking to myself or bots. I'm talking to real people. What up, Cool Breeze? I'm talking to real human beings. Every day, just like I do when I wake up and we go outside, we see women, okay? We see men, right? Some men are skinny, some men are buff. Some women are skinny, some women are curvy. That is the real world. So the fact that Microsoft saying this is some type of gender stereotype is that's satanic talk. That's demonic talk. Because that makes no sense. That makes no sense. That's why I don't understand why people had a problem with The Last of Us 2. Because here today, in the real world, we do have trans people. In the real world, we do have gay people and bi people. You see what I'm saying? We do have these people in the real world. So it wasn't no big deal to me that Ellie's gay and I know Abby wasn't gay, you know, but if you know the story of Abby's story, if you know her story, there's a reason why she's buff like that. Give or take, she's not the greatest looking chick, neither is Ellie. But the fact that they are in The Last of Us too, it still reflects real world. Now, they could have banned that and been like, that's gender stereotype, there's gender inequality. Like, well, what? What? This is a reflection of the real world. So, Microsoft, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You make no sense. How are you banning sexy characters off your platform when you don't want to introduce the world to Bayonetta? It was your platform that introduced the world to Bayonetta. Remember all them sexy characters you had on the Xbox 360? My God. My God. Some of those game purchases I made on Xbox 360 was because of the characters or because of the dudes. Like, there was some games like Gears of War, for instance, right? You got the big buff dudes, you know what I'm saying? Halo, Master Chief, big buff dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, as dudes, we don't trip. You see what I'm saying? Because we know in the real world, when you go to the gym, there's skinny niggas and there's big buff niggas. In the real world, when we go to the gym, there's skinny females and then there's curvy females. This is real world, people. This is what everybody that's a human knows. But for some reason, Microsoft is once again trying to change the definition and the meaning to things. and you Xbox niggas keep falling for it. I don't understand how dumb you actually live real life, but then listen to Microsoft and believe them. Think about this, people. You live real life. You wake up and go to sleep every day. You go outside. You see people. You see there's all different type of sizes of people. Everybody is proportionately different. Everybody, as it should be, as it should be. So how in the world is Microsoft saying this is a bad thing? So that means Stellar Blade will never come to the Microsoft platform, right? 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 That means GTA 6 will never come to the Microsoft. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we just ran into a brick wall. So my question to Microsoft, because we already seen the trailer to Grand Theft Auto 6. It's a lot of ass and tits in that video. There's a lot of different proportion sizes in that videos, whether they male or female. Everybody has different sizes, just like the real world. Microsoft, what you gonna do? So that means that GTA 6 can't come to the Xbox platform. Correct? Correct the mundo. Right, Microsoft? Right? Since you're not allowing the devs to develop um any kind of sexy video game characters on your platform anymore. You're banning any sexy characters on your platform. You're not even allowing devs to create the games that they want to create. You're putting censorship and stipulations on these devs. And these devs should have free range to create whatever they are passionate about creating. They should be able to write whatever story that they want to write. You understand? Microsoft, you see how dumb this sounds? So GTA 6 is going to come out. So that means GTA 6 will not be coming to the Xbox platform. So all you Xbox fanboys, y'all better go get a PS5 right now or a PC. Y'all better go get it right now because yeah, Microsoft just dropped the hammer and said that they are banning all sexy characters. But it's funny though how we can have all these games on the Microsoft platform, knowing that Microsoft used to be the bro dude shooter, right? Right? The bro dude shooter, right? Right? The shooter box. That's what it's always been. Dude bros, you know what I'm saying? Big buff dudes, with their shirts off with 10 packs and 8 packs and six packs, right? They all looking like Batista and Hulk Hogan and John Cena, right? Running around with guns and just blowing up blood, guts, and gore, right? All over the screen, right? Crazy, right? And keep in mind, them was bangers too. A lot of them games on the Xbox was bangers too, right? We didn't have no problem with it. We didn't have no problem with it. Bayonetta came out. We had no problem with it. We love Bayonetta. You know what I'm saying? And all of her witch cohorts. You see what I'm saying? Like we had no problem with it. But now you fast forward to 2024, Microsoft must have seen Stellar Blade and other games that's coming out for PlayStation. That the Asian companies making the best games right now. I keep telling y'all that my Asian brethren and sister is making the best games, and they making real world games. The way the Stellar Blade character looks, Stellar Yams, I see women like that every day in my real life. I see women like that every day. Maybe not the face, because I mean they did make her face super beautiful, but that body, I see bodies like that every day or go outside. So the fact that Microsoft is acting like this shouldn't exist in video games is absurd. It is absolutely absurd and absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It makes me sick. It makes me absolutely sick. I don't even know who Melanie Mac is. I don't even know who that is. But like I just this is the craziest thing I have ever heard. This is unprecedented in video gaming history. We talking about video games here, people. We're talking about developers and artists who should be able to have free range to create whatever it is that they want. Keep in mind, we got the rating system. You know what I mean? So you got E for everyone, M for mature, T for teens, AO for adults only, and all this other stuff. We got the rating board, right? So that shouldn't be no issue. That means everything is tucked in into the branch that it needs to be tucked in. So when these devs create the games that they want to create, they tuck it into, the E or the T or the E, you know what I'm saying? Or the A or the M, right? They tuck it in, right? No problem. But Microsoft was making this a big deal. They mad. They big mad. Keep in mind, Microsoft is big mad because everything that Phil Spencer has done has failed. But y'all praised this dude. And now he's following it up because he's seen Stellar Yams. Now he's following it up. And probably other characters that was like in Final Fantasy 16 and the Rebirth that just came out. And all these games that just came out for PlayStation, right? Got beautiful characters in them. You know what I mean? Male, female. You know what I'm saying? The characters are proportioned differently. Every female is not ugly. When we go out in the real world, Microsoft, since you don't know, since you try to make it seem like we don't live in the real world, you know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all don't over there at Microsoft, over there at Xbox, but a nigga like me live in the real world. And the way Stellar Blade looks, her character, I see women like that every day with that type of body. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now, like, what are we doing here? So, Microsoft, what you gonna do? GTA 6 is not coming to the Xbox, right? Right? Now that you've banned all sexy characters, right? Right? And you call it gender stereotype, right? It's just disgusting. I mean, you're right, Kubi. Yeah, you're right. There has to be more to it, but there really doesn't need to be anything else said. You see what I'm saying? Like, even if you did find out more information, just the surface, just the idea that this is even a topic is bananas. Is bananas. Okay? Just think about this. Kubri's, we talking about video games here, dog. We talking about video games here, my nigga. Video games. Video games. Huh? They're banning sexy characters from the Xbox platform and is not allowing devs to create the type of games that they want. They can't create sexy games, but it's cool to put big buff dudes on the platform though with their shirt off with 8, 10 packs, right? Right? I mean, like, if we gonna keep the same energy across the board. Keep the same energy across the board. And one weird thing that I seen that was really strange to me. This is how you know this is some satanic demonic crap. Because they was like in the stipulation with the censorship, they told the devs that when you create a dude, he has to have emotions like a woman and he has to cry like a woman, and the way a woman reacts or how she reacts if she has a baby or pregnant, the man has to have that same reaction in the video game. That is so demonic. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if you believe in God or the devil. I don't care. That is one of the most demonic things I have ever heard in video games, ever. To tell your devs that if you put a man in a video game, he has to have the same traits as a woman. He has to be over emotional. He has to cry all the time. He has to feel like a pregnant woman. Like he has to act like like this is the shit I read. This is what Microsoft word for word said in their type up. I'm not making this shit up. You can go look for it. You can go. Matter of fact, I seen it on Twitter and Marlon Gaming Nation ran it. Matter of fact, Marlon Gaming Nation, I usually don't watch that nigga, but when I seen his title, I had to click in because I had seen it on Twitter first. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck Microsoft doing? So I seen it over there. Uh, I seen Marlon Gaming Nation's title, right? Like I said, I usually don't. Like I said, I don't fuck with that nigga. You know what I mean? Because for whatever reason, he don't like me. I never did nothing to the dude, but whatever. But anyway, hold on for a second. God damn it. Hold on. Shit, all my phones ringing at the same time. Dog. Give me just a second, y'all. Shit, see, for real world shit do happen. Hold on. Damn, I don't even know who's calling me. Anyway, let me finish this up. Look. When like I said, Marlon Gaming Nation actually has the article up on his channel. So all you have to do is just pause it and you can read it. You can read that posting that Microsoft posted uh for their devs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the fact that they said that the woman, let me get it, let me straighten it out. It said that if the devs work on games on the Microsoft platform that the women, if they create women in the game, they have to be equal to men in every way. That means that the woman has to be looking like a man. She has to be masculine. She has to have the attributes to a man. Her physical attributes have to be like a man. She has to be equal to a man. And if they create a man in the game, the man has to be equal to the woman. So he has to be over emotional. uh you know how a woman acts a certain way when she gets pregnant? He has to have those same emotions. I'm telling you, this shit comes right from the pits of hell, dog. This type of rhetoric comes from the pits of hell, dog. This is some satanic demonic shit, because I have never heard anybody threatening their devs that's the only way that they can work on the Microsoft platform. I have never heard a company threaten their devs and give their devs ultimatums that is the only way that they can make video games on their platform. That is absolutely crazy to me. I'm sorry, that's absolutely crazy to me, dog. That is crazy to me. So look. Like I said, I ain't gonna make this video long, but it was bothering me too bad. Microsoft, what you gonna do? GTA 6 is gonna drop. That means GTA 6 cannot come on the Microsoft platform. Correct, the mundo. Now, if Microsoft allows GTA 6 to come on the Xbox, that means that they are fucking habitual liars. And I've been calling them habitual liars for a long time. But this really puts them on, this really puts their face next to habitual liars. You feel me? If in the dictionary you could put pictures by certain terms and definitions, right? Habitual liar would be Phil Spencer's face along with the Xbox or Microsoft branding symbol, because y'all is already putting limitations on what can be made on the Xbox. But like I said, Tinfoil had this shit. I'm thinking this is Microsoft's way to make all the devs leave from under the Microsoft umbrella and find somewhere else to work. Because you can't tell me, after being given that ultimatum as an artist and as a developer, that you want to stay under that umbrella. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. When them niggas across the pond over there in Asia, over there in Korea, over there in China, they making these bangers, and I'm talking about bangers too, yo. Like, they making the best games. They is putting all Western games to shame right now. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is looking for that next big game coming from across the east. You know what I'm saying? And so am I, because they the ones that's really bringing out the best games. Point blank, period. I don't care what you say. You can say, "No, this is just your opinion. That's subjective." No, 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 no. That's not subjective. Because any game that they put out from over there on the east compared to the west, you put them next to each other, it's like night or day. It's like night or day, dog. Don't put no Stellar Blade next to no what's that game Microsoft got over there? Uh to no Hellblade. You can't put them next to each other. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, come on, y'all. Like, come on. We ain't doing this. We not doing this, y'all. We not doing this. Microsoft, you either doing this to make all them devs leave so they can go somewhere else and find another job so y'all can do whatever it is y'all trying to do, or y'all really is just this stupid. But in my hearts of hearts, I think y'all is just liars. I just think y'all is just habitual liars. I think y'all are habitual condescending liars. Let me throw condescending in there as well. I think you are habitual condescending liars, all of you over there at Microsoft, because I guarantee when yeah, we gonna see, we gonna see when GTA 6 drop. I want to see if y'all over there at Microsoft is gonna allow GTA 6 to come to y'all platform. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see, because this is ridiculous. Y'all banning sexy characters from y'all platform? What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? In the real world, there's sexy women. Is there not? I'm sorry, Microsoft. Maybe in y'all world, there's no sexy women nowhere. But in my world, every time I go outside, there's sexy women of all different shapes and sizes. All different shapes and sizes. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. But the fact that video games should reflect the real world, Y'all trying to take that away is absurd. And it's the reason why y'all give me another reason not to fuck with Xbox. This is just another reason for me not to fuck with Xbox. On that note, it's your boy A7, man. I'm out. Exclusives, exclusives, exclusives. Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking about exclusives, I watched Next Gen 720's podcast. I think it was a couple podcasts ago where he had like Crap Gamer, some other dude on there, Tim Dog or whatever. I don't know who Tim Dog is. I never watched his shit. I don't know who he is. I've heard of Crap Gamer because he's like a big Xbox dude or whatever. But he actually said some shit that I've been saying for decades. I always said if exclusives don't matter, then why do you dumbass fanboys go to McDonald's and don't go through the drive-thru and start yelling for a Whopper? I've been saying this shit for decades, and it's funny. So they let me know he watched my content because I usually say that in my videos too. You know that, Cool Breeze. I always make that analogy because I don't understand how some of these fanboys talking about exclusives don't matter and shit. And then when Phil Spencer says exclusive matters, then they back to exclusive matters. Then when Phil Spencer say no, it don't matter, then y'all back to it don't matter. Games should be everywhere. Like, come on, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So I think it's funny that Crap actually stole my content for him to even say that because he literally made the same analogy. He said, you don't go to McDonald's and ask for a Whopper, you know what I mean? Or you don't go to Burger King and ask for a Big Mac. Like, that's my analogy. I've been using that analogy for years to let you know that it doesn't make sense for you to even think that way about video games, seeing that when you go out in the real world, you don't complain about exclusivity. When you go to the store and buy your Gucci belt, you don't complain because there's no Dolce and Gabbana in there. When the store says Gucci and you know they got exclusive Gucci items in the store, you don't go in there complaining like, how come y'all ain't got no Dolce and Gabbana? Like, you don't do that. You don't go to the fast food and go to Taco Bell and be like, how come y'all ain't got no KFC chicken up in here? It don't make no sense. Like, y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. Y'all only do that to video games. Y'all only do that to video games. That's why I said y'all fanboys are pieces of shit. And I can't wait till y'all die off. Because you fanboys and you fake fanboy casuals is the one that's killing gaming. Oh yeah, and you PC niggas is killing gaming. Because you PC niggas ain't shit either. You PC niggas ain't shit either. The only reason y'all PCs is worth a damn right now, keep in mind, y'all been spending thousands and thousands of dollars on y'all PCs for decades, right? The only reason why it seems like it has a little value now is because of Sony games coming to y'all platform after 6 months or a year or more. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why y'all got y'all chest stuck out, making it seem like PC been there. No, PC just got there. PC just now getting a taste of what console gamers been getting. We've been getting them AAA bangers, them quality bangers. I don't care about your little few frames and your little few bumps. I don't care about that on PC. I don't care. Let me say it again. I do not care how powerful your PC is. I don't care about your little extra frames. I don't care about your little bumps in resolution. I don't care. Because my box costs 500. Your box costs 5,000 or more. And you have to keep putting money into that. So it's not only just 5,000, it's 5,000 plus. Because y'all the ones that be getting screwed over there on PC because they constantly keep bringing y'all downgraded parts, charging high prices for these downgraded parts. Like when they give you the 4090, you know, over there in Japan, they already got the 8090, right? I hope y'all know that. There's already the 8090 over there in Japan right now on their shelves, right? But over here in the West, they selling y'all 4090s. Y'all like, oh, I got the best thing ever. No, you don't. No, you don't. You got Japan's trash. You got China's trash. Okay. You got Korea's trash. Okay. 4090s, they did that shit down there 10 years ago. Y'all got they trash. I think it's absolutely hilarious that you PC niggas over here think that y'all 4090s is doing something big. Y'all paying all these high prices for shit, and I paid $500 to get the best experience out these AAA blockbuster exclusive bangers. Yeah, yeah, nigga, yeah. How about that? So go ahead, brag about your PC. I care nothing about your PC. I care nothing about your little extra frames. And but PC niggas, what happened? I thought y'all was about that native 4K. What happened, niggas? Huh? Huh? I thought. I mean, Y'all do have the most powerful hardware in the world, right? What happened to native 4K? What's up with this 44? What happened? What's up with this 1440p shit? Hmm? Oh, PC niggas, y'all downgrade. Y'all paying high prices to downgrade. Guess what? When I bought my PS5, ain't nothing get downgraded. I either have a quality mode or a performance mode. Just like that. See? See how you PC niggas think y'all think y'all got it made in the shade? Y'all actually dumb. Cause y'all blinded by y'all ignorantness and your stupidity. Y'all is blinded by both of those. Your ignorance and stupidity. Yeah, I might have made one of them words up. But y'all is blinded by both of those, PC niggas. Y'all 4090s is Asia's garbage. They throw that shit out the back door. They got they got 80s, 90s on their shelves over there, over there in east, over the east. Okay, so I don't care about your little extra stuff. I don't care. I don't care because I still have the best experience. Y'all just now justifying why y'all been spending all this money. Keep in mind, in about 2 decades, I've spent I say about $2,000 on consoles in 2 decades. Y'all have spent probably over $20,000 in 2 decades just to keep up with us. And the only reason why y'all kind of keeping up with us is because Sony is allowing there used to be exclusives to go to PC. And y'all got to wait on those too. So, hey, clap for PC, everybody. Clap for PC. Guess what? They got a PlayStation game that we already played and loved, and we've been on to the next great thing that PlayStation is releasing. Great PC. Enjoy what we already had. Enjoy it. You know what I mean? It means nothing to us. Glad you're getting more frames. Glad you're getting more resolutions. When I played it, I had the frames that I wanted and I had the resolution I wanted. I am good. I don't have to go back to Forbidden West. I don't have to go back to Burning Shores. That's old news to a nigga like me. I enjoyed it. It looks absolutely beautiful on the PS5. It's your boy. I'm out. Microsoft, you tripping. But I said, y'all is habitual condescending liars. That's what y'all is, Microsoft. Because I guarantee when GTA 6 drop, y'all ain't gonna say nothing about all them sexy characters being on your platform. Bars. Yeah. It can be OP. It sure can, Cool Breeze. It can be OP, but guess what? You still ain't doing nothing greater than anybody else on console, right? It's not like PC can be OP and then their TV automatically turns OP, right? You either got a 4K TV, some people got an 8K TV. 99.9% of people don't have an 8K TV. So even if somebody's PC is OP, guess what? The TV or the monitor they have to look at is the same as the one I have for console. Correct the mundo. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, 500 or 5,000 plus. I think I know which one I'll pick to have the best experience and the best bang for my buck. I don't care about PCs being OP at all. At all. Because I'm here to game. I'm not here to brag about frame rates and resolutions. I'm not here for that. I'm here to have great experience from these AAA blockbuster exclusive bangers that Sony been dropping. Hey, I get it. I get it, Cool Breeze. PC is not for everybody. See, I've been down that lane already. I know the nuances. That's the thing. I know the nuances to it. You see what I'm saying? I get it. But here's the thing. I'm not a nigga that like to tinker around. I don't like to go into settings and change shit. I don't like to do none of that. I've had an expensive PC and I hate it every single time I turned it on. I hated it with a passion because I can never just put the game on and just play the game. I can never do that. My friends say, hey, can you come and play the game? I could never just get all my PC stuff together and go over to my friend's house and just storm the controller and be like, hey, let's game. Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that with PC. I don't care about none of the nuances to PC. They are not worth it to me. I've already been down that road. I've already did my pros and cons with it. And PC, for me, is the worst platform to play games, because when I play games, I just want to play games. That's all I want to do is just play games. I don't want to deal with nothing else. And when you have PC, you have to deal with those nuances. You see what I'm saying? Those nuances you're talking about, Cool Breeze. But hey, it is what it is. It's your boy A07, man. Shout out to you, Cool Breeze. Shout out to everybody else that's gonna stop through. Y'all already know what it is, man. I just had to bring this video out, man, because this is crazy. This is crazy to me. This is crazy to me, because video games should be the medium where developers should be able to create whatever they want. Shout out to that whatever studio that's making Stellar Blade. Shout out to the people that the people that make Final Fan. All that. Shout out to everybody over there on the eastern side of the world making these blockbuster AAA bangers. I'm loving it. Put the sexiest characters in the game. Put the most muscular dudes in the game. I don't care, because that reflects real world. I see these type of people in the real world. I see muscle bound dudes in the real world. I see sexy hourglass chicks in the real world. Continue to keep it real. Keep it trill over there in Japan. Keep it real, y'all. Keep it real over there in Korea. Keep it real. Keep it real over there in China. Please keep it real. Please keep it real in our video games, man. It's the last medium we have where expression can be expressed to its highest degree and not compromised. But Microsoft is compromising their platform and their devs. Bad move, Microsoft. Another bad move. The boys out. Peace, 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 peace. Oh, man, it's ugly, but it's necessary.